Hey guys, it's Meg. I am here this week with a new video for you. And today is going to be our standard tarot reading. So if you guys want to get a message from the cards, please come on in, have a seat, and we'll get started in a moment. Just a couple of things before we get to the cards, however. Number one, if you like what you see in the video, please go ahead and click the like, subscribe, and the bell buttons. That way you can stay in the loop for when I post new work. I'm always coming out with new videos. So if you want to stay tuned for that, I would love to have you along for the ride. Number two, I have included a list of the decks I'm using for this reading, a list of my social media contacts, and some timestamps for this reading. So if you want to get in touch with me, if you want to get the decks I'm using for this reading, and if you want to skip around in the video, it's all in the description. But something new I was hoping to be able to try with you guys for this reading is kind of suggest some ideas that have been coming to me. I don't typically do something like this for my readings, and that I just like to get into the cards and let them speak to me. But I did some thinking, and I kind of want to tap into my intuition a little more when it comes to focusing my readings, and I'm going to make a few quick notes here and there about what I'm picking up, kind of thing. I will include some ideas, or I will include the ideas I get in the description as well. However, I did get sparked into this inspiration because I recently got a new deck that seems to be very helpful for doing this. I will have this listed, of course, always with the decks I'm using, but I will also be listing a link as to the store I bought this at. Yeah, so check check the link, check the description for the link to this deck, the store I bought it at, and all of the show notes that I came up with before this reading will be listed as well. So to start with some of the things that have been kind of coming into my readings lately, is that there seems to be a lot of energy around the ideas of keeping balance and keeping your faith, because there seems to be this energy of not only severing ties with what isn't serving you, but this idea of renewal and transformation. There's also this idea coming to me about holding a mirror to what is and isn't objectively true in your life. And then, some of the ideas stemming off of that, or finding things like passion, embodying wisdom, so you can make good choices for yourself, and a revelation and awakening to your destiny, as well as using a sense of strategy and those kinds of things to really make your movement forward possible. Okay. Those are just some ideas that I came up with. I did read some of the cards out of the new Oracle. And again, show notes are in the description, so take a look. But let's see, based on those themes, based on that focus, let's get into our cards and see what we need to see. What's going on with this energy? What else can the cards help us? Excuse me. What else can the cards help us to see? Okay. So, first card we're getting is love. Okay. So we're getting love. All right. Okay, we're looking at the idea of endless possibilities. Okay, endless possibilities. Okay, endless possibilities. All right. We have the seal, which says find heart connection. Okay. Alrighty. Okay. And we have the Selkie. Okay. Just another quick disclaimer. Some of the cards that I will be using do portray nudity, and I will do my best to censor that. So hence why I'm holding this card like I am right now. So this is interesting here because I'm finding a dichotomy between your desire for connection, okay, your desire for connection, but this is also your desire to maintain and keep your freedom intact as well, okay. There are so many things being presented towards you right now, okay. You're being given a lot of opportunities, you're being given a lot of options, a lot of choices, okay, and you're looking at all of this thing, and I'm thinking there's a possibility of you feeling overwhelmed and tied down, because there are so many things in front of you, and certainly a lot of really cool things you might not have considered before, but there's a lot there that you have to weigh out, okay. One of which is this heart connection. Okay. What's interesting here is that part of the symbol that, or one of the symbols that came up through the cards, is what's called the conjugal chakra lovers, and it's basically two figures. They're holding each other very intimately. And the idea is that the symbol is meant to represent alignment, intimacy, certainly things like sex, lust, and libido. Okay, adult. If this is reading for over 18s. Okay. That's something you're being presented with. You're being presented with the idea of having a connection that is this deep with another person. Okay. But again, this dichotomy of, yes, there's this, but you still want to maintain your freedom, and you potentially feel like this freedom is being stripped away from you. Okay, it's being stolen. And the idea that comes to me after that is, if that's how you're feeling right now, this is a good chance to rediscover the connection that you have with yourself before you give yourself to another person. Okay. But I'm hearing the phrase radical self-love. Okay, so maybe that might be important to you. Okay, but you know your situation best, so please don't let me speak for you. Okay, let's see. Let's see what we need to see from our tarot. Okay, we're going to look at some main energy and some hidden energy, and then we're going to clarify everything at the end. Okay, so let's see what we, let's see what we need to see from our tarot. Oh my God, okay. Let's see what we need to see from our tarot. Okay. Okay, what do we need to see from our tarot? Okay. All right, so starting our tarot here. Okay, we're looking at the Hanged Man. Okay, we're looking at the Hanged Man. All right. Okay, we're looking at the Five of Swords. Hangman, Five of Swords. Okay. And we're looking at the World. I don't know if you just got chills, but if you remember that a little bit ago I said that there was something that, or the idea of severing ties came through. And I think this is being confirmed. In fact, I don't think this is being confirmed. I know this is being confirmed because we have the World, okay? And something about either the situation as a whole or an element of the situation is finally leaving your space, okay? And it's finally leaving your space because I think you've been stuck into something that you thought you wanted. Okay, let me say that again. You got stuck in a situation that presented you with things you thought you wanted. And upon closer inspection, no, this isn't what I signed up for at all. This is gross. This is weird. I don't like this. I got what I wanted, but I lost what I had. Okay, that's what's being suggested to me with the Hanged Man and the Five of Swords. The good thing here is that I think you've had the wherewithal to say, yes, this happened, but I am at a point now where I can let this pass. I can let this move forward. I don't have to be stuck anymore. I don't have to rest with this Hanged Man energy anymore. Okay. The other element with the Hanged Man is that you've chosen to see your situation from a different perspective. Okay, it isn't that you have, I don't think you're in denial, okay, but you're fully accepting. You're fully accepting the situation and you're fully embodying the wisdom that it's imparting to you, okay? Now you probably don't know if you'll be able to tell depending on which way your camera orients your framing here, but we have 12. Okay, that number is 12. And we have 21 for the World. So I think either the numbers 1 or 2 individually are important to you, and the numbers 12 and 21 might be important to you as well. So if you're into numerology, I would check those numbers out. And certainly the number 3 is coming into mind as well. So interesting here as well. But in either case, normally I don't fixate on the numerology here, but I thought that might be an interesting element for you to dive into. Okay, but essentially what I'm getting with these 3 cards is that either your whole situation or an element of your situation is finally letting go. You're severing ties to whatever it is that's held you back, that you've been disappointed by. I hope that makes sense. Let's see what else we need to see. Okay, what else do we need to see? What else do we need to see? My God, okay. Alrighty, so we're going to see for the second portion here, we're going to look at the Nine of Cups. Okay, we're looking at the Nine of Cups. Alrighty, the Nine of Cups. Okay, we have the Seven of Cups. Okay, we have the Seven of Cups. Okay, the Seven of Cups. And we have Justice. Here's our scales. Here's the idea of balance. Okay. Okay. So there are going to be choices. Now that this energy is moving on, I think there are going to be choices presented to you. Okay, that you really are going to have to take a balanced approach here. You know, that you're going to have to make some decisions. Okay, again, the ideas of choice and making those choices in a balanced way is still coming through. Okay, you are being presented with a lot. Okay, and you need to be in balance enough to know what is going to serve you best. Okay, because we've just come from this issue here. Okay, being stuck with things you thought you wanted. Okay, and the reason why these choices are coming up again for you, right, is because it's your sense of safety, of your sense of safety, your emotional well-being, your happiness, your peace, your joy. All of that seems to be on the line where it comes to being presented with these options. It kind of feels like the stakes are very high where it comes to this decision, because if it almost feels like if I don't make the right decision, everything's going to crumble, everything's going to fall apart, everything's going to not be ideal in the way that I need for them to be. Okay, and so again, staying balanced is going to be very helpful. Okay, potentially, again, we're getting like knives. Some of the cards from the Synchronicity Oracle had like arrows, axes, knives. The other thing that occurred to me to talk about here is your sense of vulnerability. Okay, because I don't think the situation has ever come up for you in this way. Okay, what you're facing is something completely different from what you're used to. Okay, and that's like, whoa, okay, this is different, this is new, I need to be balanced, aware, and present. Okay, because I have choices on my table. All right, I have choices on my table, and my happiness is on the line. Okay. Okay. So what else? What else do we need to see, please? What else? Okay. Okay, what else do we need to see? What else do we need to see? Okay. Okay. So, Six of Swords. Okay. So here's the thing. Again, tapping into the theme of movement and transition and transformation. And I'm getting here because we have the Eight of Wands, okay, and we have the Six of Swords. So yeah, this is a transition. I talked a little bit about renewing and transforming, certainly after something has fallen apart, has crumbled. Okay, but the thing with this transformation is that it's happening fast. Okay, it's happening fast, and as well as this transition is happening pretty quickly as well. Okay, again, staying balanced. Let me bring that card back up here. Staying balanced is going to be the key that you need. Okay, it's going to be the key that you need, because the Six of Swords and the Eight of Wands has the chance of being severely overloading, severely off-putting. Okay, it might have a chance because this information is coming at you and it's just whizzing past your shoulders. It's coming at you at a blur. Okay, it has a chance. This situation, now that you've come to this, it has a chance to happen so quick you don't process it clearly enough. Well, actually, speaking of clarity, it's already there. Okay, it's already there. Okay, balance, presence, focus, it's already there. You just need to take the time to tap into it and to be present with it. Okay. Okay. So, what else do we need to see? What else do we need to see? Okay, what else do we need to see? Okay, what else do we need to see? Okay, so to round this main energy out here, we're going to look at the Knight of Cups. Okay, that's interesting. That's interesting. Okay, here's our Knight of Cups. Okay, got Knight of Cups. We have the Ten of Cups. Okay, we have the Ten of Cups. Okay, and we have the Nine of Cups again. Okay. Okay. There's a repeat card there. So I do think this has to do, for some of you, this has to do with a romantic entanglement you're kind of being asked to consider. Okay, I'm getting here because there's some heavy emotions attached with this issue. Getting here because cups are associated with the emotion, with emotions, with the element of water, things like that. And it just so happens that we have 3 cards of the same suit. So let's pay attention to those feelings. But the reason I'm getting to the idea of this being a romantic entanglement that you're being presented with is because the Knight of Cups is all heart. They lead with their heart. They lead with their emotions. They are so they're so emotional. They're in touch. They know what they feel, right? They know what's on their heart. And part of the Knight of Cups is that they're willing to give those emotions to somebody. Okay. It's a lot, right? And given the fact that we have the Eight of Wands and the Six of Swords, specifically the Eight of Wands, I feel like this Knight of Cups energy might feel like it's coming on a bit strong. And that's why you're like, wait, hold on. My happiness is on the line. My sense of well-being, my sense of safety is on the line here. Okay. Again, balance. Remember your balance. Okay. Remember your balance, because this situation does have the potential to be transcendent and peaceful and happy and truly deeply loving. Okay. But it feels like this might be coming out of the blue in some way. Okay. I don't typically do relationship readings. I like keeping my readings very general. So this might not resonate for some of you, especially if you're not looking for relationships. Certainly, please be aware of how you're feeling. Okay, if you're feeling energetically drained right now, you know, there's a lot going on. There's a lot to process right now. Okay, and that's totally fair. That's totally fair. Okay, but I do suspect that there might be some energy underneath our main reading. Okay, so let's see what it is. Let's see what it is. Okay, we've got the Knight of Wands. Okay, we have the Knight of Wands. Okay, we have the Knight of Wands. Okay, yeah, we have the Two of Cups. Okay, we have the Knight of Wands, we have the Two of Cups. Okay, we have the Three of Wands. Okay, and we have the Page of Cups. Okay, yeah, what I want to talk about here first is this Three of Wands in respect to the idea of what we just talked about with the Knight of Cups, with this potentially being a romance situation. For some of you that might resonate, take this as you will, okay? But there's this feeling of some of you having been deeply burned in the past, okay? Yeah, okay, let's go with that. Some of you have been deeply burned in the past, and this is where I got to the idea of you being stuck with something you didn't think you were signing up for. Okay, this is the cause, or this is what effect it had on you. It's this hurting from all sides, right? And you're kind of arm's length. This is coming on a bit strong. This is sudden. I don't know what to do with this because I'm still dealing with this Three of Wands stuff here. Okay, I'm still dealing with this Three of Wands energy. Okay, the thing about this that is really cool, okay, is that you're getting the Two of Cups. So there is a chance to take what you've picked up from the main energy, what you've picked up from our Three of Wands and our Page of Cups here. There's lessons to be learned in that. There's wisdom to be gained and embodied in this situation. Okay. Believe it or not. Okay, believe it or not. But this Two of Cups wouldn't, well, I can't speak in this way, but I don't know that we would get the Two of Cups if there wasn't the opportunity to blend and to integrate what you know with what you're learning. Okay, and you are learning what your emotions are trying to teach you. Okay, it's just a matter of integrating it. Okay, it's a matter of integrating it because there will be new ideas to be acted on. There will be a chance to find inspiration. Okay, inspiration, passion. Okay, that certainly may come up, especially if this is a relationship reading for you. Okay, again, this is your situation. Please take it as you will. All right. So that was our hidden energy. Let's see what else we need to see. Let's clarify what we're seeing from the cards. Okay, let's clarify that. Okay. All right, we're looking at the Page of Swords. to start our clarifying energy. There's our Page of Swords. Okay, we've got Page of Swords. We've got 7 of Coins. Okay, we've got 7 of Coins. Alrighty. 7 of Coins. Okay, we've got 9 of Coins. Okay. Okay. And we have the World again as our repeat card. Okay. So, you know what? You've got ideas. You're very smart, you're observant, your brain power is your superpower. Okay. This is likely speaking to someone who is fiercely intelligent. They see things, nothing gets past them, right? Okay. If that's you, okay, you have the opportunity to step back and game plan, okay, but also to let the fruits of your labor come into its full ripeness, okay, because you've worked hard. Oh, yes, you have. You really have, okay, because you put a plan together. You've had, I wish we would have pulled the 8 of Coins now. You've put a plan together, okay? You put the hard work into this gap right here, and that hard work is paying off, okay? Whatever it is you had to do to fill yourself, to refill your cups, to tap into your emotions, to make sure that you were aware and you were present and aware enough to know what was going on with the 8 of Wands and the 6 of Swords. Okay, you had to work for that. You had to work for that awareness. You had to work for that strategy. Bestie, that strategy. And I'm getting excited because I did mention that with our focus energy here. Okay, that the way this is playing out right now is that you made the plan, you did the work, and it's paying off. Okay, and it's paying off in such a way that you can let it rest. You can put it down. Okay, it's okay to put it down. It's okay to put it down because whatever this process that you put yourself through, it's finally seeing its end. It's finally over, and you don't have to be afraid anymore. Okay. Okay. So I'm gonna call this reading here, you guys. That was fun. I like the way this worked. I'm hoping to be able to do more of this in the future. So let me know what you thought in the comments. If that's something you want to continue, if that's something you want me to continue with, I am more than happy to do so. If you want to get in touch, my socials are in the description, everything I've used. Also, a link to where I got the Synchronicity Oracle will be given as well, so go check it out. I'm really excited to be able to share this Oracle with you guys. I'm really excited to be able to integrate it into my readings, okay? So, with that being said, I will call it here. I will be back next week with a new video. So stay tuned, and until then, stay safe, and I love you lots. Bye, everybody.